morning, everybody. How is it going? I'm doing good. I hope you guys are too. We are back today. Got some more Dread Delusion going on. Let's get right into it. Let's see. Before we started, Frosty asked, the classic film Sunset Boulevard took a dark look at Hollywood. Fittingly had its Hollywood premiere in which city? Find out when the ad's in about a minute. Los Angeles. The heart of the film industry hosted the Hollywood premiere of the iconic Sunset Boulevard. I mean, makes sense. Alright, so we have just gotten to Cephalature. House for sale in Cephalature. Tired of living in a tomb? Sick to death of rats nibbling at your feet? Look no further than the bustling housing market of Cephalature. Don't worry about the gaping void above. That's just the sky. Charming single-story house available for purchase from the Multi-Cauldron shop on the Cephalature High Street. Though in need of renovation, the property could upgrade to rival even the best mausoleum tombs. Okay, hold on. Why is sky in... Alright, I can't go further up. Quotes there. Alright, let's poke around the city a little bit here. Wander into a random door, find some gold. I must say, lordship can be quite a curse. I own the deed to the mines in the southwest. Between you and I, it's worth a fortune. But a few months ago it simply ceased to produce, as if out of thin air. I'm sorry to hear that. Now I sent a couple of servants down to the mines to see what the matter is. As you'd expect, they both split on me, took their pay and disappeared. Every day that my mines aren't operating, I'm losing gold. What a mess. Tell me more about the mines. Oh, forgive me. I am Romulus Chiron VII, lord and heir to the southwestern tract. The lands I own are rich in resources, the finest in the world. I employ merchants who sell them for me. Even the crown buys my ores. My mines are to the southwest. The ores are a valuable export. Finest ore stones fetch a devilish price in the Clockwork Kingdom. I've likely owned my mine since before you were born, though I don't involve myself much in its goings-on. There are people beneath me who are handling those trivialities on site. Breather, perhaps you could look into it for me. Charm for a fee, of course. He scowls. I'm afraid 20 gold is all I'll offer. I'm rather tight at the moment. The mine's at the southwestern edge of the region. The elevator is likely out of operation, but you can make your way down by a series of bridges. Return when you solve this fiasco, and I'll produce a suitable reward. You have my word, Breather. Every day that my mines aren't operating, I'm losing gold. What a mess. Alright. Yeah, bet. That's exactly what I was looking for. Miscellaneous bullshit to fill the void in my soul, baby. I mean, side quests. That's what I'm looking for, side quests. In days past, I fought with Lord Ryder in the Cadaver Crusades. We would feast on the flesh of mortals such as yourself. He smirks. Nothing personal, you understand. But such days of glory are over. Now I must eat the mindless slop Pint and Thaw brews up in the house in those flesh farms of hers. I'm sorry, are you a merchant? No? Okay, you just have a forge. Weird, but go off, King. No, that's where I came. That's where I was. Yep. Oh, cool. There's the dragon. Okay. Oh, faded ring of rejuvenation. This ring allows health to regenerate slowly based on the wearer's regen stat. Rare trinket indeed. Damage from centuries has dulled the once potent enchantment even. Neat. Okay, gotta open that up from the other side. Sure. What's up, Hippie? How's it going? And Hippie, coming in with the elastic check. It's still springy, it's still stretchy, it still snaps back. Thank you so much, Hippie. Ah, breather. Welcome to the moldy cauldron. You're my first living customer in months. Or has it been years? Time flies when you're my age. Good, just waiting for your bus to work? Oh, hell yeah, man. And Hippie, coming in with a word redeem. Not Wikipedia. Alright, the word is amuse. To entertain or occupy in a light, playful, or pleasant manner. Amuse. 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 I hope I amuse you. Amuse. Because honestly, if not, I don't know why you're here. If you are not, are you not entertained? Let me see what you have for sale. Rusty bow, thinking cap. Deed to a house, furnishing, slow summoner's earring. Some skeletons. That's pretty cool. You were literally about to send that message. Just too fast, too quick. Sell him that. And that. Okay, well, let's go into the big building here. Looks like an interesting landmark. You got it, buddy. Castle of Ribs. As they say, great minds think alike. Exactly. Ah, a mortal traveler. Unusual to see one of your kind within the realm of the endless. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the Castle of Ribs. Pray tell, my friend, what brings you to our kingdom? Insatiable curiosity. Aha, I am familiar with that drive to discover, that raw, unbidden need to know what lies beyond the horizon. I traveled for a little in my own youth, you know, some many hundreds of years ago, when I had a beating heart. The sky realms were very different then, let me tell you. You a bot. How were they different? Well, this was the only a century after the world end. Everything was in a state of flux. Every day, new kingdoms were blossoming and dying like winter roses. Tell me about the wonders. Why, of course. Have you ever seen a god? I saw one once, drifting through the fog, as vast as a mountain. Dozens of eyes, each as bright and round as the moon. When I saw it, I opened my mouth, and the most beautiful hymn spilled out. I can't sing under normal circumstances, but my voice was like honey and thunder that day. Tell me about the horrors. I would rather not recall such things, but I saw an entire town consumed in silver flames, while laughing priests circled above like vultures. I saw a conscriptor harvester pulling screaming men into its maw and turning them into mindless engines of war. I saw a library whale pulled slowly apart by iron hooks, and butcher archivists scrabbling through its guts for forbidden tomes. Can you remember what caused the world end? I never knew what caused it, but I remember the searing flash that stained the sky. I remember the impact which shook our tombs and scattered the islands. Back then, the Endless were one of the few people in the sky realms. It got a lot more crowded after that with all the refugees. Fascinating, but I wanted to ask about something else. I'll answer your question to the best of my ability. Currently it's 43F. Oof. I am sorry, my guy. That is rough. It's probably like 40 degrees here or something. I don't know. It's in the 50s. It's not too shabby here. Do you have any theories about the Entombed One? Ah, yes. You have experienced one of the recent earthquakes. A terrible business. I have reason to believe that the Entombed One is the lingering specter of the Hooded King, getting his revenge on the kingdom that left him for dead. Someone needs to find him and persuade him to abandon his vendetta, by force, if necessary. You're used to the cold? I can never be used to the cold. The cold and I will always be enemies. Nemesis, till the day we die. But I know the cold will perish, and that keeps me warm at night. It's called the heat death of the universe for a reason. Gesundheit. Everything will get hot. I can try. You would do that. I would be in your debt. Here, take this. It's a key to the crypt beneath the castle. The Entombed One is somewhere down there. Alright. Well, you starting... Can I go in the castle? Hail and well met, my mortal friend. How may I be of assistance today? You can't be in direct sunlight with hot weather? My brother in Christ, are you a vampire? Seek an audience with the Queen of Silver. Alas, the Queen isn't accepting any visitors at this time, or at any time really. She is withdrawn. Most days she will speak to me and me alone. Perhaps I can put her in a better mood. I doubt it, but I suppose I have nothing to lose by letting you try. Go ahead. If you can raise her out of her depression, I will be, without exaggeration, eternally grateful. The Sinshile stands aside, allowing you passage deeper into the Castle of Ribs. Sometimes you do feel like one. Yeah, I can imagine. Nice place you got here, lady. As the Queen casts her gaze upon you, you are overcome with a wave of melancholy so profound it almost drives you to your knees. Oh, hello. I'm afraid I'm not receiving visitors at the moment, but please talk to my Sinshal. He will attend to you faithfully. It seems to be the matter, Your Majesty. Ragged lips peel back from her long yellow teeth. She seems to be attempting a smile. You are a curious one, aren't you? Oh my god! Catra coming in with the raid! What is up, Catra? Ah! Ah! And Az coming into the elastic check. It's still springy, it's still stretchy, it still snaps back. And Argo coming into the elastic check. It's still springy, it's still stretchy, it still snaps back. Oh my god! And Rad's on a... Wait, hold on. Rad's on a 5 streak. Oh my god, what's happening? Hello, Raiders. Catcher traps or mods, that sounds about right. And the Rad one coming in with an elastic check. It's still springy, it's still stretchy, it still snaps back. Thank you so much, Rad. And Az coming in with an And Az coming in with a cookie redeem. All right, I don't have any cookies near me, but I'll get a cookie when I go get my food in a minute. What is up? What is happening? What is going on? Thank you for doing that shout out. Really appreciate it. Oh my god, Catcher, what is happening? Hello, for everyone who doesn't know, I am Mortician of Faith. I'm a sock. I play video games. All kinds of video games. What video games? All the video games. Literally, that is my goal in life, to play every game that has ever been made. That's not true at all. But, you know, I play a lot of them. Welcome in. What's happening? What's going on? What's popping off? This guy really sucks. Why I oughta. No, what is happening, Katra? What's going on? Just put your Mort socks on? Hell yeah, little socks with the Hawaiian shirts and mustaches and googly eyes. Hard to fit in shoes, but they look so good. For the annual full playthrough of Ooblets, Az, don't do that to me. Don't put that out there. Don't put that out there. Oh my god. That game beat the crap out of me, came back, took my lunch money, and punched me in the teeth again. The Mortimer is here. I'm doing the John Cena can't see me thing. Acting like I'm on the show The Honeymooners. I mean, why I oughta. It's a classic. Ooblets, no. No, that is not the reaction Ooblets deserves. Argo, I don't know if you... Catcher, I love the hi. Just the hello. And it's gone. What hi? Yeah, who hi? Hi who? Hi where? I don't see a hi. Wait, Catcher, is that a running away emote? Catra traps or mods. Hello, Catra. I am doing great. How are you doing? What were you doing? Were you winning? Were you vibing? No, that's great. And that's such a great expression for a running away emote. Because it's just like, ah! Sickness and Rad gave it to you? Aww. That's nice. Usually sickness, with a name like Sickness, you expect illness. But that is just ill-in. There's so many good running away emotes. I need to get an emote of me running away. I don't run, though. I'm too lazy. I just let fate wash over me and happen. But no, what's up? What's happening? What were you doing? Were you popping off? Were you winning and or vibing? Argo, you get back here, damn it. You run walk? Oh, God. No, they're both gone. They're both just running away. Yeah, I swear to God, Cozy run walks and then is like, babe, keep up. And I'm like, I'm trying my best. Did a lot of Zelda. I want to say Zelda rando, but that's not right. Zelda rando? Hell yeah. Too thick to run, the ground vibrates. If I gotta run, it ain't worth it. Then some Scrandle and Bandle. What the hell is Scrandle and Bandle? I'm slow as... I am not slow as fuck. You are inhumanly fast. But yet you're faster than forklifts at work. I probably could not outrun a forklift, if I'm honest. Hold on. I gotta see what Scrandle and Bandle is. Oh, Bandle, I guess the song of the day. Ah, that makes sense. I misspelled Scrandle. I put Scrindle. Food comparison. Oh, okay. Oh, I think I saw you play that a while back. I should try that at some point. I love those like little internet games that are just like weird things. Scrandle, you compare foods from stadiums, see what foods people prefer. I would probably get all of those wrong because I never go footy scran. That's my little nickname for Cozy. Little footy scran. No, it's not. She's like, I will not let these lies stand, this slander. No, we saw some things, and apparently in England, they like to put pies on buns. Now you're thinking with portals, Argo. But they take like a pot pie and they put it on hamburger buns. And I have become enraged at the concept of that. Rage fills me when I see that. Why? It's a pot pie. You just eat it. Why is it on a hamburger bun? And then they just have hot dogs, raw dogging out in some mushed peas. Introduce an interesting DLE game to Catcher and Bun. I don't know what that is either. It's interesting the things that enrage me. Look, I'm troubled by large like Scrandle. Okay, Scrandle, Bandle, Wordle, things like that. I get you. The DLA genre. See, I get irritated. You know, I'm upset at larger societal injustices. Obviously, those are bad. You know, also what's going on store. How you doing, man? But like, sometimes you just got to get upset about stupid shit like pot pies on hamburger buns. You know, I think it's good for the soul. Shouldn't be as entertaining as it is. There's a lot of games that shouldn't be as entertaining as they are. Care less about putting pot pie on a bun? So, don't you mean you couldn't care less? Because since you could care less, you care a little bit? If you have a slight amount of caring about it. Plus it has Twitch integration. Oh god. Argo, I need you to post that in the Discord. I need you to drop that for me. If you want to do it, I mean, live your life. Live your life, but it's still stupid, and I'm going to tell you it's stupid. Facts, he cares a little. I know. He cares just a little bit. Just kinda. You don't think I want it? I'm gonna trust you on that. I'm gonna trust your judgment, Argo. Listen here. Hey, I'm not a dirty sock. I'm a clean boy. Clean. I scrub myself every day. I spend 45 minutes in the shower. I go through an entire bar of soap daily. It is so expensive. Argo's funny smell comments have cut me to the bone. And now I must be clean. I'm like Danny DeVito. I have to be clean. I want to feel clean. One thing is always squint your eyes when people say, I could care less. It's true. I've seen her do it. Somebody will say, I could care less, and she just narrows her eyes. And then, depending on the mood, she might just scream at the top of her lungs. Argo, you get back here, damn it. You've caused this mess, you're gonna help clean it up. Yet the shirt never changes from my sock model. I actually have 40 copies of the same shirt, and I just constantly cycle them. Could care less how people say that phrase. So you care a little bit, though. You care a little bit. Oh, of course, Argo. As I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a clapping, as of ass cheeks gently clapping, clapping at my chamber door. "'Tis a visitor, 'tis a visitor," I muttered. Dummy thick and nothing more. I can always go lower. Like, you sound like Dennis from, is it Dennis from Always Sunny? I can go lower. People here be caring a little bit. That's what we do in this stream. We care, but just a little bit. We don't care a lot, but we care, we care a little bit. We care enough. Like, let's fucking go! Catra. Alright, I must read now. Look, you care some, but not much. That's... It is amazing that in all the lemon emotes I've seen Argo use, I have never seen that one. I have never seen the happy lemon frog. That is wild. You care some, but not much. Just a tiny bit. It's what you do. That's good. It's important to care some. Let's observe chat in its natural habitat. In the wilds of Molt's chat, we observe the daily migration of hippie to work. Braving the chill at 43F, the pack gathers around Catra's playful traps with elastic checks bounced around like springy prey. The tribe debates the nuance of caring as they engage in the scrandle games and footy banter. Amidst this, Molt does the metaphorical sock puppet or touch a Poe. Oh my god! New lemon emotes. Probably not new, but Argo hasn't spammed them before, so I haven't seen them. Argo's primary way of communicating is through lemon frogs. And if they're not... If it's not lemon frogs, I don't know them. I see you too. Hi. Like, just some because it's bad for your health to care a lot. Argo weighed down by the burden of his sins. That's why you're sick as hell? Yeah, I'm empathetic, so I'm sick as a motherfucker. Yeah, I've seen Argo use that one a lot. Okay, now I must read. But quite simply, I'm feeling the same as I did yesterday, and the same I will tomorrow. 200 years ago, you would have found me in the same castle, in the same seat, feeling the same as I do now. Poor thing at Cozy. She is. The secret to longevity is being a sociopath. Unfortunately, you're kind of right, though. I don't like that one, Argo. I don't like that lemon frog. That one scares me. Scares me deep in my soul, in my heart. It looks like a lemon I'd use to make lemonade, and then like the lemonade would kill me. You feel too much? I feel like that's a line from a movie or something. I feel too much! Buddy, you're just on mushrooms. Calm down. Sounds boring. I left boredom behind a long time ago. I exist now in tranquility and have no desire for your pity. Sounds like you don't exactly have a busy schedule. This is true, yet my time is my own, even if it has little value, so I ask you not to waste it. What do you know about the entombed one? I believe it is my father. After the ritual to grant him immortality went wrong, he fled beneath the castle and got lost within the twisting passages. Sure it's him? I know it in my bones. What if I went down and tried to stop him from shaking the island apart? You're welcome to try, but I believe my Cinchel has the key, but I don't expect you to succeed. I had other questions. More personal ones. When was the last time you interacted with a mortal? Let me see. Some years ago, I forget how many. A mortal came to the castle of Ribs, seeking to become an endless himself. The Cinchal was not able to dissuade her. She barged into the throne room, much like you have. I turned her away, as I turn away all such pilgrims. We will add no more to our number. Thaw must be the last.
Who is Thaw? Goodbye, Your Majesty. I'll be back. I can't imagine a depressed queen is only going to be like a conversation piece and nothing more. I need a key for that door. Okay, well, we got a couple of things to do. Not much, but a couple. Where the hell they come from? Are you friend? Friend? Not friend! Not friend! I tried. You guys saw it. I tried. That was self-defense. I tried to be his friend. I was like, hello, friend. And then he tried to stab me. All right. And I don't know about you, but you only get like 2 attempts to stab your friends before you can't be friends with them anymore. Oh, well, that thought. Sorry, cat food went off. Hold on, I might have to go get one of her cats. She's sleeping through her mealtime, and then she'll be sad and depressed. Little girl, your food went off. Okay. She was too enthralled in the throes of sleep, which, I mean, I too have slept through meals. So I feel that. I relate to this cat on a personal and spiritual level. She also screams at me when I try to get up in the morning. Every day I wake up and the cat's like, eh. That's just life, baby. Ethereal Fletchet. Shoots slightly coiled bolt of magical energy to damage a single foe. I bet magic's pretty cool in this game. You fuck, ghost. Oh, once again, I would like to... Hold on. Are you friend? Not friend. Not friend. Once again, because I'm going to be talking about this a lot, I want to talk about our New Year's stream plan. So we will be doing a few different things. There will be a top 10 top 10 clips, the winner of which will receive a $10 Steam card. There will be a little trivia challenge for like stuff that happened over the year for the stream. Winner of that gets a gift sub.
Oofy, that's first. Oofy.
He's like, but I want it. I want it. I will be doing a tier list of every game I streamed this year, as well as a personal top 10 of games I streamed. We'll be doing a community top 10 of games I streamed, and we'll be doing like a little thing where you guys get to try to guess my top 10 of games, and whoever is closest to guessing that also wins a gift sub. And on top of that, there will just be a general $20 Steam card giveaway for the stream. The only rule for that is, you got to be part of the community. You got to be like hanging out. Can't be somebody who just joined that day. And Pierre, coming to the elastic check. It's still springy. It's still stretchy. It still snaps back. Thank you so much, Pierre. But yeah, I think that'll be a fun time. We're doing that. It'll actually be on December 31st. It'll be like right around now, like this time of day. Let's see, Mr. Word redeemed. The word was in Muse. Catcher did a big raid because she's cool like that. She's a smart fella. She ain't no fart smeller. And then we vibed for a minute, you know, did a bunch of yapping. Of course. You never struck me as much of a fart smeller. And then I told everybody about all the cool shit we're doing for New Year's. Yeah. Other than that, you didn't really miss a whole lot. Those are the highlights. No, you can't come in and go away. Who are you? My name's Mughar, and I don't care who you are. Get your own crypt. I paid for this one fair and square. Let me in, Mughar, please. There's a long pause from the other side, then a sigh. Fine. You sound of a bolt being drawn back. The door swings open. Hell yeah. Thanks, buddy. This is quite clearly not a normal endless. This Mughar is a ghost. The original Mughar who was locked in here is nowhere to be seen. What are you looking at, mortal? You're a ghost? What poppycock? What poppycock? I'm flesh and blood, just like you. To demonstrate this point, he waves his arm at you, passes right through you. He smirks at you, apparently believing he's proved his point. I think you're eaten by a catacomb worm. When you say this, the ghost's eyes go blank. He stares in the distance for a long moment, then jumps back with a shriek. He backs away, showing up a memory that only he can see. No, please, ferryman, save me, no! Oh, thank you, hippie. He curls up into a ball, sobbing, won't say anything else. Hello? The ghost's eyes go blank. He stares in the distance for a long moment, then jumps back in a shriek. He backs away, staring at a memory only he can see. Okay, well, yep, I think this is where the worm ate him. Ring of Potency. Potency of Potions. Nice. I'm not going to use that, but it's cool. Urn of Anguish. Sealed tight. Inscription reads, here are the ash of the untold number of endless who were burned by the living in the years of the devouring. May the gods have mercy on us all. Cool. Not really sure what to do about that, but, you know, I got it. And really, isn't having the thing almost as important as knowing what to do with the thing? Hold on, I have to break his box. See, it had a potion in it. How would I have ever got that if I didn't smash his prized box? I wouldn't have. And I need the potion more than he needs his box. Excuse me, candle. Move. Involved stand up straight just for me to hunch over. Damn, that's actually low-key inspirational as hell. That's like legitimately a great line. Cheers, Pierre. I'm gonna steal that every time I see someone slouching. Well, not every time I see anyone slouching, but anytime I see a child or something slouching, I'm gonna steal that line. And they're gonna be like, bruh, I'm 7. I'm gonna be like, I don't care. Good posture starts young. When I did yoga, I was actually like, say that to the nephew. I will. When we go to his birthday party soon, I will say that to the child. And Pierre on the 25 streak. Oh my god, Pierre. Oh my god. When he turns to you, you can see his eyes are obscured by 2 large golden coins. He lifts one of them and appraises you swiftly before dropping it back into place. Don't get many like yourself around here, life lover.
Can't remember the last time I saw a person with their own nose. Taps his hollowed out nostrils, and earthworm squirms within. What are you doing here? Well, I'm tending to the flesh farm, of course. Someone's got to. All this flesh ain't gonna look after itself.
Quarter of the way there. My man's gonna hit the 100 streak. He's gonna hit the hundo! You know what? Actually, let me ask you some questions.
Ask away, life lover.
Okay, you don't.
See you later, breather.
I was wondering if the guy had any. You know what? I kind of hate this, if I'm honest. Yeah. You're gazing upon a vast mass of heaving, quivering, pulsating flesh. It's utterly featureless, apart from the occasional callous, weeping sore, or stubby vegetable appendage. Way of all flesh. As you stare, you hear a voice in your head.
You are like me.
The voice fills your skull without bothering to pass through the intermittent air, a colossal, mind-fracturing sound like the explosion of a star. These motherfuckers invent a god out of just a mound of flesh by accident. It's like a Furby all over again. Who are you?
You breathe, you sweat, you eat, you sleep, excrete, correct?
Love that for them. I don't. I suppose. What of it? You hunch over like a gorilla? Not gonna lie. Listen here, Store. We didn't evolve to stand up straight just for you to hunch over. Listen here, Pierre. We didn't evolve to stand up straight just for you to hunch over.
You are like me, a living thing, unlike the dried up husks who cannot hear me no matter how bitterly I scream.
You're referring to the Endless?
Is that what you call them? Vicious little fleas.
So I can hear you because I'm alive?
Correct. I speak of words of flesh and life. Your blood pumps my words from heart to mind. I am the way of all flesh. I have a simple question for you. What is the meaning of life?
Well, I could utterly destroy this god emotionally. I could be like, well, you were created specifically to serve as a source of life energy. Your sentience is food for these things. Store was so damaged by me quoting hippie at him that he has to go, like, work now. To learn, to make a difference in the world, to laugh and dance and sing, and to do what you love. Yeah, let's not tell him that. Let's say to make a difference in the world.
Understood. My directive is to amass power.
I think it's a little more...
In that case, I have a task for you, subordinate. Perform it well, and I shall reward you handsomely when I control this realm.
I can't help but feel you've interpreted my advice in the worst way possible. That's me literally every time I give advice to people. Anytime I give advice about anything, I always feel like people take it in the worst way possible.
My need for your advice is over, subordinate. The Endless have been feeding upon me for over 100 years, my subordinate. Make them stop. I can no longer tolerate this miserable existence at the bottom of the food chain.
Talk to Maggots and see if we can find a solution.
Goodbye. Come back soon. Without you, the silence is deafening.
I don't know if I can, like, frequently talk to you, you know, for practical reasons and my own sanity, but, you know, let's see what happens. Hello, breather. What brings you all the way out to my farm? You know your flesh farm has become self-aware?
Huh?
Ah, that's funny, mate. You're right. Serious, the flesh mass has been communicating to me telepathically. What? You being serious? Of course I am, you idiot. Yes, and it wants you to stop feeding on it. Ah, and what is, sing you a song or whisper sweet nothings in your ear? Been self-aware for decades, but only the living can hear it. Listen, mate, this still sounds like a joke to me, but if you're serious, go talk to Penitent Thal. She created the flesh farms in the first place. She's clever. She'll know what to do. Penitent Thal is in a sanctum just above us up there. Thanks, Maggots. Go talk to Thal, mate. A routed woman advances towards you, her robes trailing along the ground. Nearby is a floating cage inhabited by a twitching, gibbering corpse. The cage drifts close to you, gaining momentum. Hang on, right there. Don't move a muscle. What? The cage corpse opens his mouth and begins to sing a giddy melody. His shadow lifts from the ground and wraps itself around your knees, bearing you down to the floor. Why have you come here? Are you an assassin? A thief? A rival mage seeking to steal my secrets? What did you do to me? My familiar cast a spell to keep you from doing anything that you might regret. Now answer my question. My name is Penitent Thaw. Some call me the greatest living mage in the Sky Realms. Personally, I'm not sure I am truly alive, but the rest of it is right. So better answer my question carefully. Are you an assassin? A thief? A rival mage? None of those. I'm just a mortal passing through. And what mortal doing in the Kingdom of the Endless? Didn't you listen to all the scary stories about this place? Wouldn't be here if I did. Perhaps you should have. She makes a dismissive motion with her hand. As suddenly as they came, the shadows recede, leaving you free to stand up. Go on. Make it quick. I'm growing bored. About those vats of flesh down there. Flesh farms. A fine invention, if I do say so myself. You know that the flesh farm became self-aware? Interesting. Elaborate. I conducted a lengthy conversation with it inside my head. It can only speak to the living, but it can speak. What level of intelligence are we talking about here? Did it exhibit any unusual traits or particularly alien preferences? Seemed to become obsessed with amassing power. Somehow, I don't know how that happened, but somehow, by some means, it became obsessed with amassing power. Megalomaniac. Not good. Anything else? It's lonely. Understandable, I suppose. You're probably the first person it's spoken to ever. Listen, mortal, what you're saying should be impossible, but if you're telling the truth, we have a problem. If the flesh farms are becoming sentient and don't want to eat, then, well, the Endless will no longer have a moral way to sustain themselves. Could mean a return to the bad old ways. Oh, no. Oh, yes. Before I came along and created the flesh farms, the Endless sustained themselves by waging bloody war on the other islands and eating their enemies. It's called the Cadaver Crusades. Ever since they stopped, a few mad old bastards like Lord Ryder have been pushing for them to return. Why would anyone go back to that? Bloodlust, arrogance, power, take a pick. What should we do then? Most importantly, we need to kill the flesh farm that develops sentience. It might be the only one. There are dozens of flesh farms in the kingdom buried under the mausoleums, and we don't want this infection to spread to any more of them. But surely it has a right to life. Lump of inanimate flesh, we'd be doing it a favor. Not entirely wrong. In addition, we need to ensure that Lord Ryder never hears about this. Have you told anyone else? Only Maggotson. You fool! You need to go check on him at once. Go! Maggotson has disappeared. You notice traces of blood on the floor. This could be Lord Ryder's doing. You should visit his estate on the cliffs of the southwest of Sepulture. What? How was he just conveniently assassinated right after that? And Pierre coming in with a word redeem. Alright. And the word is... amusement. A means of amusing or entertaining. Amusement. Amusement. Amusements. I am only here for your amusement. And my own, to be fair, but mostly yours. Amusement. You again, mortal. I presume you have, she says, questions. About the flesh down there. So that makes sense. I wouldn't either. Listen, mortal. What you're saying should be impossible. Oh no. Circumstances change, people don't, and if circumstances go back to how they were. Okay, so that's that quest. W word, very W word. Okay, we have many places to go. I would like to expand my map so it does not seem like I am floating in the void. Grin's back from Texas. He was there to visit his dad. Pierre, you had a great excuse to go to Texas and shit on a truck, and you let that slip by. First thing he did when he saw me was hit you in the balls. Aww. Hereby entering the domain of the cadavers, only those loyal to our cause will be granted entry to Cadaver Keep. Friend? Not friend! Too broke for the plane ticket? You know what? Fair. Just drive. It's only like 12 hours or something. It's not like you're driving from one of the longest state to the biggest, like one of the widest states. 24 hours actually? Oh, is that all? Look, that's perfect because you'll have to drink so much coffee on the way there. Statue stands in memoriam to all the endless who lost their lives in the Cadaver Crusades. All creatures are permitted to follow their nature, be they predator or prey. None should feel shame for their instincts. Why does statue got horns? But no, that's perfect because the amount of coffee you would have to drink to drive 24 hours straight will greatly loosen your bowels. So you can drive there, chugging coffee the whole way, slamming back Taco Bell and White Castle. Get there, completely destroy the truck, drive 3 blocks over, take a nap for an hour, turn around and go back. Being able to clean a handful of teeth with a dirty rag. How's this going, brother? What are you doing with those teeth? Man picks up the teeth one by one and slots them into his gums with a squelch. Oh, sorry, brother. I was cleaning my teeth. Smiles at you despite his efforts. His teeth don't look very clean. Not often we get your kind snooping around. Cadaver Keep. What can I do for you? Can you lower the drawbridge? He shifts, suddenly nervous. And why do you want me to go in there, breather? Nothing for mortals behind that drawbridge, I assure you. Think just because I'm mortal I can't share your interest? The endless eyes you up and down. Well, I'll be a mortal with deviant taste. Now I've seen it all. Just so you guys know, an ad's going to be starting soon. Very well, we've no reason to turn away your coin. I'll call him to lower the bridge. Is this a cannibal keep? Well, they're not cannibals because they're zombie people. Zombie people, if you will. But for me, would it be a cannibal keep? Friend? Not friend. Your friend Ronnie is on. Hell yeah. W. Ronnie? Okay. I thought we could be friends. Apparently not. I'm not allowed friends. Even though that one guy just said they'd take my money and let me eat people. Apparently he was just a fucking liar. Endless royalists now consider me accepted. Feel like I'm picking a side in a war I don't really know about. Fuck him up! Get in there, fuck him up! A lot of these guys in here. Fine, or what? Okay, hold on. I want to go up the tower all the way before I start going outside passages and exploring around over there or something. Alright. Going up. This lift needs a key. Never mind. No, I'm not. Yo, I need a smithy. I can upgrade my sword, make it even better. Did I get a full delusion? No. Rip.
Your life is a full delusion.
What?
What? I said your life is a full delusion.
Wow. Cozy's just like, your life is a full delusion. Frosty's asking, where the fuck am I? That's not what Frosty's asking. For the record, let me be clear here. Frosty's asking, what field of study focuses on the art and science behind a common ceremonial sound? Is there a science based on the sound of bells? Sealed by an unseen device. Alright, there's more of... Potion maker. Not what I wanted or needed. Fine, or what? Yeah, there's the... Alright, I wasn't done exploring over here. Campanology is a study dedicated to bell ringing and encompasses both the technical and historical aspect of bell society. There is a science behind bells, apparently. I feel like that degree is not in high demand. Oh shit. Whoop. Sucks to be that guy. He's dead now. Wait, hold on. Box. And box. Oh, hey, friend. The brutish endless blinks at you. Stop right there. I'm not allowed to let anyone down into the meat processing. I'm not allowed to tell anyone it's called meat processing. I'd like to enter, please. Brute shakes his head. Nuh-uh. Only mate is allowed down there. Charm, I am meat. Look at me. Nice and fleshy. Never met such friendly meat before, but okay, and you can go down. Oh, thanks, buddy. Okay, well, this guy is not so easily fooled. I'm just finding everything down here. Where the hell am I going? I don't know, but I am going there. A fucking long sword there, buddy. Can't say anything. I also have a really long sword. Yeah, brag. You know what they say about a guy with a big sword? He can hit things from really far away. Alright, well, I'm gonna leave before that guy realizes I murdered all his friends. To be fair, they tried to murder me first, alright? Like... I didn't set out to murder all their friends. Ah! Didn't jump. Hey, I was over there. Hold on, I wanna... Ah, right before... Okay. Okay, can I... Oh god, what have I done? What have I done? Okay, I think I might have broke the game a little bit here. Okay, we gotta go back to the title screen. Okay, so don't pull out the telescope when you're falling to your death, because when you get out of that, it gets a little fucky. Okay, but let's go back over there, because I was not done exploring. Look, if I let a little thing like falling to my death stop me from exploring, I would never get anywhere in life. And I don't just mean in the video game, I mean in real life too. You know, a little thing like falling, you get knocked down, you get up again. You ain't ever gonna keep me down. Honestly, from a personal perspective, that's just not true. You could keep me down. I like to be like, oh yeah, you'd never keep me down. No, you could keep me down. You could keep me down. I don't think it'd even be that hard. It would require minimal effort. I'm not a fighter. I don't have it in me. Ah, that's where that comes out. You know what? Yeet. That had to be terrifying for that guy. You're just vibing, some dude jumps off a cliff, lands on your head, and then hits you with a giant sword. Like, that would be terrifying. It also would be incredibly fatal. Like, once the dude lands on your head, you don't have to really worry about being scared long after that. Oh, and now we've left. We're gone. Alright, well. I'm gonna talk to the guy who let me in. See if he has any regrets about it. What is this place? Well, it's a stronghold of the Cadaver's Breather. You see, years ago we founded Cadaver Crusades before the swing. We used the fortress launch our assaults on the living. Our knights would haul in the wagons of mortals, squirming and writhing together in their own filth. In those days, we'd have banquets of flesh every night, our goblets running with warm blood. He smiles at you, seemingly unaware this might make you uncomfortable. You don't eat mortals anymore, right? Oh, of course not, Breather. By decree of the Queen, we eat only the mindless meat from the Pentathal's flesh farms. Now, if you hear an endless boasting about how he's been eating the thinking stuff, don't get it from us, you hear? No siree, we got nothing to do with them black market shenanigans. Where does that come from, then? Thinking stuff? Not that I'd know, breather, but if I were to take a wild guess, I'd say you get living flesh from all sorts of places these days. Smart endless for broker deals with all sorts of unscrupulous mortal types, trade with smugglers and ruffians for corpses, or with morticians who have a surplus of clients. Hey, don't besmirch my good name. Of course, with the Queen having outlawed all such flesh trade, flesh farms notwithstanding, I wouldn't really know anything about this naturally. Okay, well, I've killed all your friends. Goodbye. I suppose we're gonna head back to Cephalature. Argo, thank you so much for the gift sub. That's so nice of you. I really appreciate that, man. Fucking W Argo. Argo, more like Wargo. Okay, that sounded better in my head, but you know, you get the point. Alright, I gotta go make my sword the best it can be. Pint of lager and a pint of Guinness. Pint of lager and a pint of Guinness. Bruh, even when I drank, I could not drink a pint of Guinness. Need to make sure, Pierre, you can watch uninhibited. Fucking W. Nobody inhibits the watching around here. Also, what's up, Dace? How you doing? I'll rent a bed. Here. Why is there a potion maker in my bedroom? Plus, Switch won't let you gift him in Cadra channel, but it won't let you anywhere else. That's actually so funny. You say adult stuff, you get cozy chasing after you with a bloody belt. I don't think the belt's bloody. Look, I just need to use this. I don't have 3 Emberian. Oh, I used 1. Damn it. Oh. Hey, it's this guy. After a long and wearisome journey, I'm finally here. The ancient kingdom of Verdant, now twisted by cruel cipher into the land of the endless. But it seems through the rumors are true. They really do shut up shop when the neuron star is brightest in the sky. Last, I was hoping to get a potion of blister obliteration. My feet are killing me. Oh, that's why everything's closed right now. Oopsie poopsie. Okay, well, you know what? Let's go. I did a lot of exploring over there. Let's go over here. Skeletons. Whoop. When to post a pic of a water lecture at Pokemon pick in Discord, somebody got checked with you and you said it was too not safe for work. Meanwhile, you got a people still. Yeah, well, the soldier having a wank thing. I did say something after that. I don't. I vaguely remember the water electric type thing. But yeah, after the soldier one, I did We did have a conversation about that. And now, because of other things that happened in the Discord, there's a rules channel saying to not post not safe for work stuff. Scholar has one eye pressed to her looking glass, her face crumpled in a grimace. What a wretched place, eh? Even the trees barely cling to life. Cannot fathom why I was in here of all places to make this damn map. Why must you chart these isles? Does the Academy have to plan to start grave digging? There's not else to do. About the charts I'm making. Yeah. What do you need for this region? Despite a few points of interest through my looking glass, but I'm loath to leave my post. Local wildlife appears unseemly. See that heap of stone buildings over yonder? It's Sepulture, the only settlement in the Endless Realm that's above ground. We need to scout that. The mausoleum to the far south of the island, that should do nicely. And finally to the north, it's almost about a formless flesh. I'm guessing one of those flesh farms. Okay, got it. Very well. Did that, like, expand my map? No, a lot of it's still just floating out into the great unknown. Is it just my cup? I mean, I got a cup of coffee. Okay, wait. I gotta get up there. I wanna see this dragon up close. Don't go anywhere. I watched this dude fly around for hours in this game. Cold shoulder from work. What did you deserve this? Besides bringing... You're not getting the cold shoulder from me. I said, what's up? Hold on. I'll be there in a second. I literally did. I said, what's up, Des? I responded to your thing about the login at Guinness, and then I said, what's up? The great creature looms overhead, engulfing you in a blast of putrid warm breath. Watch the VOD. I lived it! The creature's mouth does not move. And regardless, in that case, what's up, Des? The creature's mouth does not move. A voice creeps through your mind like a choir of whispers, somehow deafening in their unison. You are a fortunate morsel. You are tasteless. This worm has no interest in your flesh. Who is this? Bap? The worm? Oh, this is a crypt worm. Oh, they're a little... different. I was thinking underground worm, not an air worm. We are collective thoughts trapped within the mind of this worm. We are endless, a lingering echo of this worm's victims that were heard from within our crypts. It's fair to speak to a morsel such as yourself. We've been along for such an opportunity. We help us with a certain matter. Whoever is wrong will have to eat bulldog ramen. We'll prepare to eat some ramen. Joke's on you. I'm willing to be wrong for that. Argo's like, I volunteer to be incorrect. 2 + 2 = 5. Perhaps, but I have questions first. So about this task. Let us explain. We share a body with this worm, but we're not sure its hunger. We are, after all, a remnant of its victims, and its feast do not bring us pleasure. We are powerless to stop the worm ourselves, as we can expect only a limited influence on its body. But there may be a way to pacify the creature for a time. We would simply need a delivery. A delivery of what? Require the urns of anguish sealed deep within the mausoleums that contain the cremated remains of many endless or long ago burned by the living. A cruel fate, their consciousness lingers, but with no body to provide sensation. The endless trapped in those urns exist in a perpetual darkness. So if they were to join us, it would perhaps be a better fate. The sealed urns have yet escaped the worm's nose, but the ashes of such magical potency, we are sure they would satiate a worm, and the mausoleums would be left in peace. Because 3 urns of anguish renewal of our gratitude, to reside in the mausoleums, the third elsewhere we know not where. Okay, I'll keep an eye out. Thank you, Marcel. Thank you, Marcel. It equals fish? You're right, my bad. I almost said that. What is that from? Why did I also know that 2 plus 2 equals fish? Is that Ed, and Eddie? Ed, and Eddie? Aid, and Edie? You ate 2x spicy one for the first try? Yeah, I remember you talking about that. It sounded like you were dying. Get some use out of this bow and arrow. I only have 321 arrows. I don't know if that's enough. Guess who just arrived at your house? John Bon Jovi. Wrench? Ah. Hell yeah. W. Ren. I felt like that was the obvious answer. But I didn't want to say the obvious answer. I was like, maybe he's trying to subvert expectations. Oh, another... Alright, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Rusty greatsword. I already got a greatsword. That's better than rusty. What am I gonna do? Give a zombie tetanus? I don't think that's going to be very effective against them. Oh, that's a ways down. Lift is not yet active. Keep it from biting me? Maybe. Well, only after a long time frame. What's up, Chromers? Late for the catcher raid? You fell asleep watching her stream? You may have missed it by a little bit, yes. Friend? Nope, not friend. Awkward. About 63 minutes. Honestly, in the grand scheme of the universe, you know, that's not like super late or anything. And the time frame of, you know, a stream, that's a little late. But that's okay. You don't have to be part of the raid to have a good time here. Or maybe you do. I don't know. I hope people who weren't part of the raid are still having a good time. You've been more late to raids before? Exactly. So do I not get to go to the giant crab thing in the sky? When I die, I'm going to go to the giant crab in the sky. And he's going to go pinch, pinch, pinch. Ah, pinch, pinch, pinch. Catcher traps or mods! Catcher traps or mods! Hell yeah! Catcher's mod should just be happy she doesn't have a basement. Motherfucker's sick. I swear, if you get sick, you're gonna crash out. Pierre, you're gonna get sick. That's one thing I know about being around small children. If they get sick, you will get sick because those motherfuckers will sneeze directly into your eyeball and laugh about it. You just sneezed on your Leia? No! Not the dog! See, and now the dog is gonna, like, lick your face, and you're gonna get sick. It's a circle of illness, and it gets us all. Feed him a potion that makes him blind. That seems like a reasonable... Okay, that won't open. Seems like a reasonable thing to do to a sick child. This is a sacred place. You shouldn't be here. My siblings will kill you. You better leave. She knows what you are and what you intend to do here. What do you suspect I'll do? We do not suspect, we simply know. Our mistress reveals the truth with absolute perfection. You'd better leave. She knows what you are and what you intend to do here. What happened to these mines? Mines? Have you been blinded by a dark curse? These are not mines. These are more akin to the inside of a fertile egg. You better leave. Alright, who's your mistress? My mistress is the one who will save this accursed region. She will heal us of the weight we've carried so long. You better leave. Who are you? Who am I? I'm afraid I don't understand your line of reasoning. You better leave. Okay. Ah, yes. Aw, you missed me, Pierre. I missed you. 7K? I need you to drop a link for, or like at least post what it was, like the name Wizards 101 in the Discord, so I don't forget. Because it might be a couple of weeks before I can play it. And I don't want to forget. I want to play every game that is redeemed through points. Stop shooting arrows at me! That hurt. Now I have to drink one of my 83 health potions. How will I ever recover? Wizard Mort! Fire! No, I will just turn everybody into a sock. My ultimate spell. Cloth. Something has changed. Hopefully something good. Glorious silk. Silk, glorious silk. You know what? I will go ahead and give permission for the Silk Soy Milk Company to use that audio clip to promote their stuff if they want. Just because I think it would be funny. They can use it for free. And just so you guys know, an ad's going to be starting soon. An ad's going to be farting soon. Took your treat, smell my feet, give me something from the treasure chest to eat. If you don't, I don't care. I'll cast a spell and summon a bear. Rosa says hi. Hello, Roses. You ad-libbed a bit? You don't know that? You don't know that part? I thought I just fell to my death. It's okay. We like ad-libbing around here. I ad-lib basically everything during this stream. It's just, it's off the dome. Live sock reaction. I actually think it would be really funny to do a scripted stream, and I stick to the script no matter what's happening. Like, and I even greet, like, chat when I think they'd be showing up. regardless of when they actually show up. What's up, Adoration? Yo, Adoration on that 7 streak. Better get paid. I'm sorry, I don't think you get paid for the streaks until you hit the triple digits. If you read the contract I signed for your continued viewership, I mean, not that. Paid at the 100 mark? Yeah. See what Frosty's got to say. Meanwhile, let's catch up on chat. Chat's brewing up a storm with pint-sized banter while Argo and Shoes their PRC gets front row seats to the shenanigans. Dea stirs the pot with talk of cozy chases and not safe for work debates as Cozy plays detective. Meanwhile, Pierre battles a sneezy foe at home. Cromer's rallies for late catcher raid hype, and Store drops Trick or Treat remix. Wizard Mort reigns supreme. Yeah, if you hit the 100 stream mark, I mail you a shiny penny. Astounding. Everything is being made clear now. How marvelous. I can see it. A signed penny, yes. I write Mort on a penny and I mail it to you. She stands in all of the visions before her. What do you see? A body amalgamate. Abstract geometry and structure. Perfect in its form, steeped in sorrow beyond compare. True form of the divine, the great continuum of all that is. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I want to finish my food. Who are you? I was once a child. Many children. We committed evils beyond redemption. But these are all her memories now. 1,000 perspectives refracted through her. We remember being devoured. We remember dying. But we also remember devouring. That's what's really inside these crystals, you know. Old wounds. She is merciful, showing the truth even to a wretch like me. Is she a god? One day she will be. Soon, perhaps. But she is merciful, showing the truth even to a wretch like me. What does she want? She pauses as if listening for an answer. It isn't so simple. There's so many of her. She wants to save us from her cruel fate. We and this are all caught in this great misery, toiling away in a place without gods, eternal mourning on an island of graves. And you thought I muted myself again? Bruh, if it was twice in 2 days, I think I would retire. I think I would have to just you guys, I gotta take a break for a little bit. The muting has got to me. Penny, it's gotta be the oldest penny to date. Why yada? Since they stopped production of pennies in the US. Oh yeah, that's true. Quote, ew, they're naked. I don't know why I said that, but I know they were naked. The tragedy of the Crusades hangs over this island like a grand condemnation. But there's something else. It's difficult to explain. She wants to heal, too. More than that, she wants to escape. There's rage there, almost like a cornered animal or a man in a cage. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a man in a cage. Quote, I'm not going to say what my brain just thought. But we're gonna blow up these towers. Don't say finally. Rock on. No, that was a designated rock break. And adoration with a word redeem. And the word is, okay, well, that was our last AM word. Now we're on. Okay, wow. All right, there's a few ANs. There's a few of them, guys. But we are officially halfway through. We are past the first half of the alphabet. We are far down the dictionary. We are. We are so far. I have read probably like 300 words. But we have so many more to go, and we're going to do it. The word is an. In speech and writing, a is used before a consonant sound. Before a vowel sound, an is usual. An. 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 I've never been to an opera. I am using the example provided by the website because I couldn't think of any. So close to the bees. We will get there, Argo. I promise you we will get there. What do you see? Okay. You take care now, crazy lady looking at the crystals. I have no idea where the hell I'm going. But I swear to you, Argo, we will get to the bees. If it's the last thing I do in this stream, there will be bees. Bee! There will be bees. Whoop! Okay, yeah, he saw me. Quite the turn. I don't know where I'm at. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. I see a lot of gold over here, though. You know, I just realized morally, it might be wrong to run through a graveyard and take all the gold that is lying on the graves. I just hear Cozy from her office. Babe. Details, details. Look, if they didn't want their money stolen, maybe they shouldn't just leave it lying around. Is there not sound in the game? Was there not sound in the game this whole time? Oh my god. I mean, this is all you really hear is like the music, but oh my god. Was there sound in the game yesterday? I swear, I switched to OBS and I don't know how to stream anymore. I completely forget how everything works. You're not sure? Excuse me while I panic. While I scream. Give me a moment. Okay, I'm better. It was on this hill that the last defenders fell. Oh, how the endless swarmed upon them, how they feasted upon flesh and blood. I still see it, mortal. I can smell the sickly sweet stench of death, feel the cold chill of death upon my phantom skin. This is the place of remembrance. If you have not come here out of respect, I must ask you to leave. I've come to pay my respects. In honorable intent, I'll lock the door to the rest of the tomb, and you may mourn in peace, mortal. Thank you. OBS, more like, oh bullshit. That was really good. Busy fighting splicers and protecting little sisters while they harvest Adam from corpses. I mean, fair. Alluring perfume. Perfume bottle inscribed with a cipher, useful in persuading others with charm. It's okay, my charm is so high, I'm not worried about failing things. Buried guilt. Okay, well, did that. We're really just kind of running around the island here. That's okay. We'll head back to the mines. Hey, buddy. The ghost rides around in the air, recoiling from some unseen terror. Jaws, nails, teeth, tearing, bursting, clawing at your flesh. Can you feel it? Oh, the agony! It's okay, you're safe. Nothing is attacking you. You're mistaken. 6 endless feasts on my flesh. They've done for hundreds of years. I'm aware they exist only in my mind, but does anything exist out of a mind? For me, they are real. Ghost is silent for a moment, wincing in pain. Say, mortal, do you want to know a secret? Yes. See those cliffs over there? They hide a graveyard, buried deep underground. One of many. A spell of illusion conceals the entrance. During the Great Devouring, the endless gave into their hunger, but they held onto their remorse, their shame. So I buried their victims far out of sight. My body lies beyond those cliffs, somewhere. Like these cliffs? Okay, hold on. I have truth potions. There's a lot of cliffs around here. Yes. Out of sight, my body lies behind those cliffs somewhere. Those cliffs? I gotta assume those. Those are the only cliffs I can see. Five. 1. Okay. Alright, well maybe I'll find this dude's grave site, maybe I won't. Who knows? Life is a mystery. Life is just crazy like that. It took you 2.5, 3 hours with help to put together the bed frame. Oh my god. Argo, maybe next time. And let me be clear, I'm not telling you how to live your life. I'm making a recommendation. I'm just, you know, suggesting, mind you. But maybe next time, don't start putting together a bed frame. A couple of hours before you want to go to bed. But the gift has been delayed for 5 days. Bro, you could have just went there yourself to pick it up. In Delhi, India? In 5 days, yeah? It might have taken you exactly 5 days to go to Delhi. And back, but you know. You still could have. It would have been a bit of a trip, sure. But hey, you would have got to go to India. Well, ideally, you would have wanted to go to bed right at the time you were putting it together. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought when you mentioned you were putting a bed frame together at like 1 o'clock yesterday. He awakens from a state of meditative prayer. May ye be blessed. I'm here to show my devotion. He looks at you and closes his eyes. After a long pause, he nods his head in acceptance. He silently unlocks the gate to the hymnal chamber. May ye be blessed. Goodbye. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm about to have to make some decision. Okay, I thought we could be friends. Trying to be a good boyfriend and surprise roses. It worked. I mean, that's good. I'm glad it was a good surprise. Alright, he saw me. I ain't worried about it. If I tried to like, after getting off work on third shift, staying up for 4 hours, and then tried to put together a bed frame, Cozy would have came home to one of two scenarios. She would have either came home to see me with a half-assembled bed frame with a mattress halfway on it, sleeping at an angle, or she would have found me crying from exhaustion with a half-assembled bed frame and a mattress on the floor. And the mattress is so comfy. Hell yeah. A rusty helm. Bruh, I got my fancy Charmin hat. It's Charmin Ultra Soft. No, I will say, like, you get a new mattress, it is just, like, it hits. I was like, new mattress, new shoes. Hell, even getting, like, some new socks, you're like, man, I can feel these. Your other mattress and frame were, like, from 12 to 13 years ago. Yeah. They say you're supposed to replace your mattress, like, every 5 years. I don't know who they are who's got mattress money every 5 years. Yeah, now we need an Alaskan king. Cozy surprised me for, like, Christmas a few years ago. We were sleeping on, like, a twin bed. Okay, it was a full size. But it was me, her, a dog, who, he's a big boy. He's like an 80-pound dog. And 2 cats. The cats would occasionally be up on the bed. Don't worry, Chromers. You don't have to steal Catra. She's a gift. You can't steal a gift. But as you can imagine, it was a little cramped. No, you steal from Catra? Oh, okay. That's fair. Steal all the possessions Catra has. There's the divot in the center from where you slept for so long, and then we switched to sleeping on the sides and it hurt our backs and hips. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. But no, Cozy surprised me with a king bed, a king mattress. Not just me, it was for us, for the record. She was not like, here you go, babe, you get your own king-size bed. What? I didn't go to a dorm.
It'd be half the size of the pool.
Okay. W king size, that's what you got too? Oh, hell yeah. No, when we first got it, we were like, oh my god, there's like so much space between us. Empyrean ore, let's fucking go! Now I can upgrade my sword again. Finally. And now we're like, this is the trap you'll fall into too, Argo. You'd be like, oh, it's so big, it's so roomy. And then after a while, you'd be like, think we need a bigger one. See, we need a California king at first, but then we're going to want an Alaskan king. And then we're just going to get 2 Alaskan kings, like, strapped together. Add quote, it's so big, it's so roomy. That's a good one. And eventually, see, I'm actually slowly brainwashing Cozy to do what I've always wanted, which is, I want a bedroom that is actually just a bed. Like, the whole room is just mattress. Not on the walls. But, like, you walk in and it's just, like, mattress. And then it's just, like, a bunch of pillows and blankets and you can just, like, sleep anywhere. What the hell am I doing down here? Mine's in southwest of the end. Okay, I'm investigating. That sounds awesome. Right? Right? Like, the whole room is just soft. You can just, like, curl up and sleep in any, like, corner, any position, anywhere. And there's so much room that, like, 30 people could sleep in there. On the walls, you might as well get a straight jacket. Yeah, see, I feel like if I got it on the walls, people would be like, why this guy got a padded room just, like, in his house? Good luck washing the sheets. Well, see, here's the thing, Chromers. It would actually just be, like, a series of mattresses. It would be, like, 5 or 6 mattresses. More, less, I don't know. I don't know how many, but it would be a series of mattresses that all just kind of come together. Because otherwise, it's not so much washing the sheets I would be worried about, because, you know, you could just, like, put one sheet in a washing machine at a time. It'd take a while, but you could do it. It would, in fact, be, I don't know where the... I've been over here, haven't I? It would, in fact, be more, like, changing the sheets. Like, I would not want to put a fitted sheet back on a mattress that big. That would be the real nightmare. Just layer it with sheets and blankets. Yeah, you put like 8 of them on there, so that way when the first one gets bad, you can just like take it off. Sleep in the sleeping bags on the mattress, easy peasy. Big brain. Look at the big brain on Katra. Oh, Katra, I completely understand your rivalry with Chromers now. Because I was playing a game that Chromers recommended, Kaya, Dark Lineage, and I posted a good time on this sledding minigame. I had a lot of fun doing it. Chromers comes in, be like, well, my time's a minute 5, let's see you beat that. So I do it. And then I post in the Discord, making sure Chromers knows that I did it. Because I had to make sure they knew. And you'll never guess. You'll never guess what happened next. Chromers is the #1 op. Oh, I bet I know what to do. Like, 2 hours later, Chromers posts a way better time. Knocks like 4 seconds off my best time. I don't know if it's even possible to do it faster. We have to be approaching the theoretical limit of like how quickly it can be done. That's alright. It'll just make my eventual victory all the sweeter. Where there's a will, there's a way. Oh, there will be a way. There will be a will, and that will lead to a way. Away, 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 away. Beat it by a few milliseconds, easy peasy. Oh no, I'm gonna beat it by 15 seconds. Okay, this is new area. I'm gonna get set such a good time, it's impossible to beat. I mean, look at the Sly Run speedrunners. There's only one Sly 1 speedrunner I pay attention to. Officially 47th on the Sly 180 Yo! Hell yeah, Katra! You look, so I'm not sure the first few were like, there's no way you can get faster than an hour in this. Look, there's only one Sly Run speedrunner I pay attention to. And that's Aslov. No one has knocked you down below the top 50 again? I believe. Then Gaius enters the chat. No, the only one I pay attention to is Koopa, is Katra. Because Katra's going to be the best one day. Gonna get that first place. Guys will be like, this is the fastest we can go, but then Gaius still enters the chat. This is the fastest we can go. Goes faster. True Iberian great sword, one of the kind that is wielded by the knights and the paladins of that long ago empire. Gary, this is almost to walk through the age of myths again, but as a hero or a villain. Yo, that's sick looking. I like how it changes the color of it. What about my bow? Yo. Outlaw helm. Yo, that looks pretty fucking sick too. Not gonna use it, but I got it, and it looks cool as hell. Oh, Magic Boy almost got me. Just so you guys know, an ad's gonna be starting soon. Gaius really do be on some demon timing. Is his name Gaius or Gaius? Am I just like putting gay in his name for no reason? His time right now is like 30:59 or something, and second place is like 32. God damn. What else could you expect from the world's fastest Sly Run speedrunner? I mean, that's fair. I would expect an indeterminable will. Thank you for freeing me. I thought it was done for. Who are you? I am an Inquisitor MCC-XVII of the Apostolic Union at your service. What's an Inquisitor doing here? There are 4 of us sent to investigate the possible Class C God entity, but I was separated from the rest of the tribunal and taken prisoner. Not sure what became of my comrades. We weren't able to nullify the God entity. Our quest was a resounding failure. That can probably help. Yes, perfect. Take this. It's a Terminus Prism. It can kill a God entity like this one. Set this whole mess right. See you. Call him Geeg? Okay. I'm gonna just type his name out so you don't have to say it out loud. I can't do that, Argo. I have to say it. I can't do text-to-speech while streaming. That would be a nightmare. One day more, you're gonna get Blurb and you're gonna show you the wonders of Marcus. Marcus of I don't like this rock fame. I don't like this rock. It's pissing me off. I could get blurp. It's pissing me off. Oh yeah, I know Marcus. Cozy loves Marcus. She's considering getting a full back tattoo of him. Robert, it's pissing me off. Still can't open that. It's activated elsewhere. It's pissing me off, Robert. Upon learning she was the oldest acting Oscar winner, she famously clipped, "Well, good for me. Who was this celebrated actress? I have no idea. Just noticed that you had Catcher blocked on Twitch. Deserved." Catcher's like, what? What'd I do? You know, Pierre, maybe that's why Argo couldn't gift you subs in Catcher's chat. Not because he accidentally blocked you once, but because, or banned you once, but because you have Catcher blocked. Robert Patrick Pinkleton and the Paper Towel Mafia have overthrown the Malaysian government. Robert, the Golden Corral Mafia has branded me. Yap like a motherfucker. Look, they don't call her Yaptra for nothing. And I'll do it some more. Damn right. Don't worry, Katra. I will also yap. When you can't yap, I will yap on your behalf. Cheers, Pierre. Oh, you're right. You missed out on what I said? Gangy ads? Katra, no! Do it somewhere else, Gangy. Just Gatandy made the Oscar history of Best Actress win for Driving Miss Daisy at the age of 80. I've never seen that. You're back? Welcome back. I'm glad you're back, Katra. Driving Miss Daisy, W? Never seen Driving Miss Daisy. But if Pierre says W, it's got to be a W. And don't worry, Katra. I said I will yap when you can't. Bless, of course. Look, the yappers got to stick together. Because if we don't, the people who don't yap all the time will sneak up on us and stop our yapping. Shout out to the two gay guys that hit on you at the bar Sunday. One of them looked like Mort. So one of them, what you're saying, Pierre, one of them had an impeccable sense of style. And looked like he should be selling cocaine in the 80s. So much mattress room. Okay, well, I'm here. I just came out of the wall. Back to, no, not back to the entrance. I was getting somewhere. Ah! Oh, okay. Okay, at least brings me back here. Oh, I fell. One looked like a sock. Pierre actually just got hit on by a giant sock. Learned something new about himself. Sure? Allegedly. It's okay, Pierre. I know that one of them. That means one of them had an impeccable sense of style and looked like he should have been selling cocaine in the 1980s. Need a might of 8? Oh my god. Oh. Maybe that'll work. Okay, let me drink a mana potion and a stamina potion. Never thought you'd hear these two things be correlated in the same sentence. That's okay. I know how I dress. I know how I look. I should be slinging that yeah. But only in the 80s, in Miami, specifically. I'm the sculptor, Lucia. The crystal goddess told me you'd come. You sculpted this? Aye, 'twas the first to hear it through the rock walls. Biggest pocket of her crystal any of us had ever seen. I knew the shape she needs to take. Felt like I was born with it in me, so I started carving in secret. Okay, hold on. Can I talk to the crystal god? Okay. Stand beneath an intricate crystal statue. It exudes an unmistakable psychic weight. Admire the statue. Remarkably crafted, the positioning of each arm and leg clearly carries deep meaning to the artist. The identical lower face peers out from between her legs. What? As if being born. The word self-begotten floats through your mind. The longer you look, the more admiration you feel, not just for the artist and her achievement, but for the crystal goddess herself and all the depth she carries. The booger sugar? Is cocaine cheap in Canada, Katra? Depends where you get it. I'm not too concerned with the price of it. I'd be more concerned with the purity of it. Because I know several people are like, yeah, I won't touch the stuff now because it's laced with fent. There's too high a chance. You have to end this madness. Hell are you talking about, breather? Madness, you must be joking. Centuries in this godless land, toiling in the mines with no way out. Eating fake flesh like some kind of livestock. That's madness. Bloody crusades. That was madness. As a young girl, I was trained to be a sculptor. Before the crusades, I became a miner to survive. The dreams that died back and never disappeared. I've carried that rotten weight. Every endless knows the experience. That's why she came to us. You'd wither to call it madness if you knew. I don't want to follow. Like, are you getting free stuff from the bathroom? No, only from the greasers from my shows. Look, the trick is to find somebody who's already doing cocaine, wait till they go to do some, and then burst into the stall and beat them up before they can do it and steal their cocaine. I wanted to open that chest. Greasers love rockabilly music, Ponyboy from the Outsiders, and coke. I mean, rockabilly music is pretty catchy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Sure, let's follow. Lucy, Luxie, and I, gauging your sincerity. Aye, very well. Complete your bond, go before, and pledge your devotion. Lucy teach you a series of ritual hand signs needed to complete the pact. I'm not gonna kill their god. Pledge my loyalty. Before performing the ritual which Lucia taught you, you wonder, are you sure this is the choice you want to make? A pact such as this cannot be broken. Reconsider. Hold on. Not friends with the person you could get it from anymore, so you have no idea. You haven't done it. I theoretically know people who could get it. I too have never done. I've never seen the point in it. I'm already like overly energetic. I already can't shut the fuck up. What the fuck do I need Coke for? Like, God, could you imagine? Because that's one of the things, right? Coke makes people yap more. Like, it turns, like, quiet people into yappers. Could you imagine? Done it twice, didn't sleep for 3 days. Yeah, I don't need that in my life. But yeah, it turns like quiet people. Never again, though. Like, it turns quiet people into yappers. Could you imagine someone like me or Catcher on Coke? We would not shut the fuck up ever. We'd be streaming for like 18 hours of just non-stop yapping. Stick with my beer and nicotine and weed. I mean, fair. Oh, nicotine. I miss it sometimes. Okay. Remember being 22 in a bathroom stall with some strangers because they told me to go to the bathroom with them. They bumped with their keys and I was like, maybe I shouldn't be here. I can never imagine going to a bathroom stall with multiple strangers. Use the Terminus Prism to purge a statue. Hold the Terminus Prism in your hand before raising it in wonder. Yes. The room seems to go totally silent, then a piercing noise resonates through the crystals. The statue begins to crumble. Oh, God! Yo, this guy got some health. Like 10 years ago for you guys. 8. Old. Listen here, Pierre, you little shit. Alright, mine's original owner will likely reward you for returning control. Yeah. Look, I already restored one god. I don't think we need a new one here, especially one that seems to be mind-controlling people. It's okay, Akatra. Us old-timers have to stick together. When our arthritis starts flaring up. Fuck, I missed my noon ad break. That's why I'm so hungry. Alright, Cozy's taking a nap and the dog's in there, so I'm gonna wait until she's done taking her nap. And then I'll just make my food a little later than normal. Now, how the hell do I get out of here? Also, I just thought, how many people were in this bathroom stall? Because I've never seen one that was so big, I'm like, yeah, we could get more people in here, unless you're taking up the handicap stall. And I won't lie to you, I would be mad as hell if I needed to use the handicap stall as the normal stall and there were 5 of us. Oh my god. No, that's too many people. They wail with overwhelming grief. There is no fight left in them. Look, I'm sorry. I don't think the Crystal Goddess was a good lady. I said what I said. went to the bathroom because you're like, girls go to bathroom together. And when you like get in there, you're like high and drunk. So I was like, okay. I mean, I get that. I too have been fucked up where I'm just like, I've been in a situation and been like, man, that's wild. Takes another drink of my beer. Shit. And I was like, oh, no thank you, and it was chill. It's just funny how you got there. I mean, that's like the best reaction. You know, you're like, no drugs for me, thank you. Alright, well, we offered. See, I was raised, it's polite to offer, but you don't force somebody, you know? You know, you always offer to share. You know, you got some food. Oh, would you like a bite? You got some drugs. Would you like a little snort, a little puff? First time you did it, you had only gummed it. And the second time you did it properly. Yeah, I've never had any interest in cocaine. You chill with people who have no issue. We still vibe. It's just why you don't follow them in the stall. Yeah. You know you'd get oh, same. I have too addictive of a personality to ever fuck with anything like that. Also, I've always heard the term, don't try coke unless you can afford a coke habit. And I sure as hell cannot afford a coke habit. Like, I would be destitute in a week. I do know someone who, because of all the shit getting mixed in with coke now, was like, you know, I won't do coke again. If I want to do that, I'll just smoke some crack. Which was an insane statement to hear. But if you were addicted, you would find a way to... Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. You find a way to afford it, even... Oh, I have no doubt that after enough time, we'd all beg for nothingness. Oh, I already talked to you. Yeah, you'd find a way to afford it. I don't want to find a way to afford it. Thing you never did was meth, duster, or Nas. Yeah, now I will say, like, when I worked overnights at a gas station, which was my first job, the meth heads there were chill as hell. Because those actually fuck you up. Oh yeah, for sure. No, meth is crazy. Like, recovered meth addicts, meth floods your brain with so much dopamine that recovered meth addicts legitimately do not feel joy in the same way that like normal people do. Their body is incapable of producing that level of dopamine. We're doing a whip it. It was awesome, but like, let's not do it anymore. That, I've never tried that either. Which, that's conceptually less scary, because that's just like nitrous. But yeah, when I worked at a gas station, the meth heads were cool as hell. Because I'd basically like... So my boss told me that if I didn't feel like changing the trash or something, I could offer somebody... that was the first time I ever felt happiness. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's such a wild thing to say, and especially to be like, yeah, let's not do that anymore. Honestly, if there's a substance and it's the first time you felt happiness, not doing it anymore is probably a good call at that point. But, the meth heads are chill, because my boss was like, yeah, if you don't want to take the trash out or something, you can offer somebody a free fountain drink if they'll do it for you. So I took advantage of that. Now all Catch is addicted to is being loud. The sacrifices she makes just to be loud. Then you do the shrooms for like 2 years straight. That was true happiness. That's a lot of shrooms. Okay. Give me 1 second. Cozy is up from her nap, so I'm going to go make some food, use the bathroom, take the dog out. Give me a minute, and I will be back. Heyo, I'm back. Hold on, let me take my robe off. It's not chilly enough in here to wear a robe. Alright, let's see what Frosty had to say. Newscast update from Mort's chat room. Catcher's back and reminiscing about wild bathroom adventure. While Pierre shares bar-hitting on stories and past party escapades, the chat's diving into the highs, literally, and lows of past experiences with substances, but now they're all about good vibes and nostalgia. Remember, folks, stay safe and keep it chill. Frosty getting crazy on that one. Fucking call us old and lame. Frosty's like that. Makes you happy to see the art you drew on here? Of course! No, I really like the art you made. And, like, honestly, any art that gets made of, like, gets made for here, I'm gonna put it up. Any art of me that gets made is gonna be added. Because it's all, like, I can't believe people made fan art of me. It's insane. Any art that's not going to get me TOS'd off Twitch, Pierre. My friend, I've been waiting for your return. I've been informed of your success already. A promise is a promise. Here is your reward. That amount is hardly adequate. A negotiator, are you, breather? Ah, very well. I admire an enterprising youngster. Take this. It's an excellent year. Or is fetching an exorbitant rate in the Clockwork Kingdom. I'll make my fortune back in no time. Become the Crystal Cultists. The mutineers, and the stragglers will be quartered. Preparing a troop of mercenaries to that very end. They should be ready within the week. Okay, goodbye. Yeah, I wasn't gonna pledge my allegiance to the Crystal Goddess. Alright, let's have a nap attack. Looking for the Duchess. Do you know her? The Duchess? She's hard to pin down, that one. Few folk have seen her, and since she came back from gallivanting around with pirates and mercenaries a few years back. Rumor has it she sold up an royal family manor that sits on the southern edge of the Endless Realm. With good luck arranging a visit. She's a powerful cipher wizard and has a whole host of magical countermeasures to stop common plebs like us from wandering around her grounds. Over into bed. Raise that most underground bands doing coke and meth before they're playing live. I'm not gonna say I condone it, Pierre, but I kind of get it, cause like y'all need to get high to sound good. L, yeah, that's an L. That's an L. But like, if I have to work 40 hours a week, and then you expect me to go, like, perform a show or something? Lord Ryder's nearest visit his estate on the coast of Southwest. Urn of Anguish. I've found 2. Like, yeah, if you want me to play, like, work 40 hours a week and then put on a show, I'm gonna need a little something to help me out. I'm gonna need a little boost to my morals. Of course, I also can't sing well, and I don't play any instruments well. So I don't think there's a strong probability of me needing to put on a concert for anyone. You'd go to see my one-man band? I would try my best. One sock band? Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I forgive you. I would try my best to put on a good show. I was free writing a song, just thinking about one last night, about shitting myself in a Walmart. I want to state for the record, a 2 to 4 hour high for a 30-minute set. When is karaoke? One day. One day I'll do a karaoke stream. It'd have to be on a day when Cozy's not here, because I'd get into it. But yeah, I was like, I want to say for the record, I've never shat myself in a Walmart. But, I was just like, you know, that could be a good song. Lies. Look, Pierre, you don't know my life. You don't want to know the things I've seen. The horrors I've experienced. Do tequila for like 2 hours straight. I forgot you meant. I didn't realize you were talking about the song, and I was like, Katra, I don't drink anymore. There's no way in hell I can drink tequila for 2 hours straight. I will die. Like, Katra, I thought we were friends. Why are you trying to kill me? No, I was trying to think of lyrics. I was like, went and got some coffee with my girl before we started shopping. Went to Walmart, and then the Browns started dropping. I need to workshop it some more. You're dead. Greetings, bridge closed unless you're the bearer of a genuine, where does this bridge even go to? That goes to Pwin. I need another fucking passport. Oh my god. Look, sometimes the universe just speaks through me. And it says, you need to write a song about shitting yourself in Walmart. You prefer the high, no hangover? No, you can totally get a Wade hangover. Such a poetic sock, thank you. It was originally going to be about shitting yourself in a Kmart. But, you know, Kmarts aren't really around anymore. But I think Kmart still has potential. You've never had one? It can happen. It's not so much a hangover, you just wake up still high. Rip Kmart, I know. Kmart was a real one. That sounds nice and not a problem. It is if you've got shit to do the next day. I'll look at that later, Katra. On a related note to ridiculous song, my song reminds you of that. I'll check that out later. On the note of ridiculous songs, my inspiration for the shitting myself at Walmart one was we saw a song the other day about some guy who peed on a butterfly. And it's an actual bop. Like, that's all you're gonna do is be high. Poor butterfly, yeah. The song was actually hella depressing. But it was still a bop. Yeah, no, Pierre, yeah, waking up high still It does piss me off. When I wake up, when I go to sleep and wake up, that is me wanting to reset to sobriety. Cozy reading that. This is where it all started. The mercenary outfit known as the Dark Stars. Vela, Jack Basalt, and Orlaith. Just the three of them in a cave with a rickety sloop, barely skyworthy. In their first jobs, they found me. Or rather, the real me before I looked like a rubbish painting. She grins. The three of them damn near killed me. Wait, you fought Vela? That's right, stranger. You'd been hired by a Ravonian noble to round up Wiccans in Hollowshire, back before the Union was here in full force. So I woke up one morning with Orlaith's sword at my throat, in her full Emberian armor. It's quite the shock. Well, not much of the shock as I gave her, but the pure electricity surging through all that metal. So we fought, me and my godlet versus the three of them. I almost escaped. Seeing Vela fighting is something else. Usually I can scry what someone plans to do, but Vela's thoughts are bristling with possibilities. Before I knew it, she was behind me with a dagger to my neck. Thought I was dead, but she simply asked, "How would you like to be a merc?" So they brought me back here, to their hideout. 3 became 4. You have to understand, stranger. I spent my youth cowering from the Union and their agents. My parents taught me all I know of Wiccan magic, how to hear the language of cipher and all things. But when my parents vanished, I was left with no one. When I told Vela my story, she wept and embraced me. It had been a long time since I felt the touch of another person. Looking into her eyes was like staring into the void. Normally, stranger, I can read people, catch a glimpse of what's to come, but Vela, her future was a tangle of infinite possibility. She was unreadable. It was intoxicating. Those first few years with the Dark Stars was the first time I felt like I belonged somewhere. My comrades didn't fear my cipher, they relied on it. Never mentioned you were a Dark Star. She smirks. That'd be very mysterious of me now. That wouldn't be very mysterious of me now, would it? I have a certain reputation to uphold, being a ghost and all. Besides, as far as I'm concerned, the Dark Star company that I knew is gone. Oh, yeah, I forgot she gave me a quest. But yeah, when I go to sleep, that is me trying to reset to be sober. So when I wake up not sober, I'm immediately upset about it. I'm like, no, that was supposed to be me getting, like, resetting my body. I followed the airship code with the west edge of the endless round. Now you should enter and hear what more she has to say. Those early days of the Dark Stars, Vela took contracts from anyone. The Union, the Wiccans, even outlaws. But it was about the cause, not the coin. She couldn't stand the thought of being like her father, whose military campaigns had wrought so much upheaval. So if a contract smelled fishy, we turned it down and went hungry. We didn't mind. When we took a job, nothing could stop us. It wasn't long before numbers swelled and we outgrew this tiny cave. Soon enough, everyone from the lowest ruffian to the loftiest noble knew of the Dark Stars. But people want to follow Vela. No, so what went wrong? Pay the new recruits, Vela had to be less scrupulous with her contracts. I clashed with her at times. When she slew the minor god Gurnoon, I flew into a rage. I never wanted the blood of a god on my hands. But it was when she found the damned Emberian key that things really got out of hand. There's an island drifting to the northwest of the Clockwork Kingdom that contains the wreckage of a black goblin airship. Meet me there and I will finish this story. Alright. I need to get my own airship. Wisdom. Now, how the hell... Alright, whatever. Let's go to... This tree's fucking floating! Go to Ryder's place. Yeah, don't worry. If I ever actually... Yo, Rad! Coming in with a raid! What is up, Rad? How you doing, man? If I ever actually write the song about shitting myself in Walmart, I will debut it here for you guys. Cleaning up, almost fell asleep, so probably needed to end it. Yeah. At that point. How's stream going? Stream is going fantastically. We just vibing, we chilling, we hanging out, we having a good time. You know, as we do here, as we do. So wait, what were you playing then? Whoop. Fuck you, bird. Alright, let's go here. Clear Obscure? Oh, nice. That is a fantastically fun game. Whoa. I don't know what this place is, but we here. Castle of Ribs crypt key. Ah, okay, well, we're in the crypt of the Castle of Ribs. That's... We're gonna close that door for a second. Bruh, roll a 5. Hold on, close the door. I don't think I like this door. Door smiles, it extends its fangs. Only those loyal to the king may pass. Have a little drink. The door sinks its fangs into your wrist and drinks and drinks and drinks until your legs feel weak and your arm is numb. Finally, it releases you. Blood is tainted by treachery. You may not pass. Okay, so you drink enough blood to make me dizzy. Did I soft lock myself? I think I might have soft locked myself. No, the royalists like me. Okay, right, I need to go up over there. There's so many places I need to go still. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Oh, where the hell am I going? Fuck that plant, need that seed. I've got the need for seed. No. No, don't say that again. Guy didn't even notice me. I do need to get up this cliff somehow, though. Somehow, somewhere, some when, some why, some... I don't, it's not some why, I know why. But I need to get up there. I gotta jump or hop. Don't follow me. I'm not worth it. Son, I'm not worth it. Bro, where the hell? I've been through here already. We'll just close that door. No need to disturb them. They are hard at work in there doing something or other. What? I'm not sure, but I know they need not be disturbed. It's like when I'm at work and people come up and want me to do my job. Why you gotta disturb me? I need not be disturbed. Oh, you want to get checked in? You hope you're not disturbing? No, you're not disturbing. You guys cannot disturb me. It is impossible. It is impossible for you guys to disturb me. It is completely possible for other people to disturb me, but not you guys. I'm sorry. I don't know how to tell you this, Rad, but it is possible. No, get back here. Don't run. Don't flee, you coward. Rad, I heard you worked on that emote and it's sick. That's right, hit that klaxon. No, I like... And that? Nice. I didn't know you worked on in that one too. But no, the catch running away is actually fantastic. But... Oh, it's you. Whoop. Cygnus saw Klaxon and asked you to make the running away. Oh, that's awesome. No, it's so good. And it's the perfect 1-2 runaway too. Because it's like panic and then running. So it's like the perfect emote for running away. Alright, add this to the map. Oh hey, we have a full map of the region. That's fantastic. Anything good in here? A lock bug weakens lock mechanism, making it locks easier to pick. While the lock bug species is known for its love of intricate environments, this one has had cipher etched into its carapace, making it a thief's best friend. Okay, that's actually just super cool. Bruh. Well, these cats just run around screaming. Oh, wait, is that all three? Do I have... Yeah, I have three. Alright, let's go feed the worm. I'm not talking about BAP. Oh, and this is how we get to the crab. We gonna go to the sky crab. Going to the sky crab, gonna see what it's all about. Can't wait to record LB Cheese. I can't wait to hear LB Cheese. I can't wait to get pulled over because I'm going 90 miles an hour while bumping that so hard the cop car vibrates, and then just like belting the lyrics in the cop's face when he walks up. It's a crypt worm. I just have to feed it the ashes of zombies for a quest. Greetings, tasteless morsel. We are pleased to find that you still smell disgusting. I have the urns you wanted. Yes, yes, the beast can smell them. Hunger grows. For your own sake, morsel, drop them where you stand, lest ye be devoured. Drop the urns just before the worm's massive jaws and close them in a single terrible motion. For a moment, the creature is deadly still. Then a great spasm moved through its body. Such potency, such dreadful flavor. The worm is overwhelmed, morsel. We can already feel our ancient allies joining us. Please take this. The worm convulses with a horrible sound, coughs up a treasure chest, encasing a huge mound of phlegm. We bid you farewell, morsel. The worm is overcome with great energy. It will fly, and then it will sleep. Let's see me the lyrics real quick. Best shit you've written. Hell yeah. Oh, is that all? Yeah, nothing super crazy, rad. You know, just... Just a crypt worm that I fed some powdered zombies to. And in exchange, it coughed up a treasure chest and part of a delusion. So I'm a little more delusional than I was. Okay, he's still flying around. Yo, there's one thing I was looking for. Natalia, the chief engineer of the Erudite Academy, has asked you to link 3 academy portals using the key she gave you. You've activated all 3 portals she asked for, and you should return to her in the academy for my reward. Hell yeah! Talia looks preoccupied with complex crystal gadgets. Welcome back. Let's keep this brief. I've plenty to do. Activated the portals for you. You did. Excellent. And I'm guessing you're still in one piece? No severed limbs or appendages? Wow, what are the chances these old hunk of junks would actually work? I mean, of course they worked, and I can't thank you enough for finding them. Here, take this. It's the least I can do. Girl, you gave me 30 coins? That's almost nothing. Take me to Vela's gunship. Shout out One Piece! The anime with 10,000 episodes! I'm sorry, are you gonna... Yeah, it worked out real well for you, buddy. The One Piece is real. Yeah, and other propaganda they want you to believe. Just so you guys know, an ad's gonna be starting soon. If they had 10,000 episodes, you'd watch them. If they have 10,000 episodes, Rad's gonna watch it. If they have one episode, Rad's gonna watch it. If they have no episodes, Rad's gonna make them. Okay, nope. Damn straight. I don't think I can buy another passport from this guy back here, but we're gonna go find out. This isn't what I primarily came here to do, but... Okay, we're up here. Okay, I can't get in there. I give up. I tried my best. Yes. Alright, Frosty asks, in 1785, Blanchard and Jeffries made historic figure crossing the English Channel. What innovative method of transport enabled their daring journey? A sailboat? It's probably not a sailboat, because if you could just sail across the English Channel, I feel like they wouldn't have been the first in the 1700s, but, you know, what do I know? Not a lot about sailing, or the English Channel. Party till I die, with my chin up high. Okay, that's way away. Way away, oh, 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 way away. Read the lyrics real quick. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Want to go home tonight, be alone, and yank it once or twice. But you got me thinking about my future. Oh no, fuck that. I'd rather be at a show. It's 95 degrees outside. I've got a brew. It's cold as ice. Skating down Atlantic. When I got slipping, said, "Run your shit." Pulled out my pockets, and all I had was lint. Finger on the trigger. He was ready to click. That's when I said, I want to go home tonight, be alone, and yank it 1, 2, 3, 4 times. But you got me thinking about my future. Oh no, fuck that. I'd rather be at our show. Yo, I actually kind of love that. That's That's actually fantastic, Pierre. I love it. Jean-Pierre Blanchard and Dr. John Jeffrey successfully crossed the English Channel from England to France in a hydrogen gas balloon. Alright, that's pretty baller. No, I legit can't wait to hear that. Cheers, Pierre. Cop's gonna come up, like, to the car as I'm like, I wanna yank it 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna be like, oh, hello, officer. I didn't see you approaching. Bro, that's trippy. And he's like, you want to do what? Go home and think about my future? He's like, mm-hmm. Sure you do. Hey! I think this is the last bridge I needed to open. Post-Static Union Geological Society has classified this as roaming island, has been known to drift erratically. In other words, it might be here, not be here forever. Well, let's explore quick before it disappears. Oh shit, where's Ren? The child has fled. We've got a containment breach! Secure the child! Ren has breached containment. It's okay, he's watching Blippi in the living room. What the hell is Blippi? Blippi sounds like a weird drink I'd order out of, like, some bar I'm too old to go to now. I'd, like, go to the bar and it'd be like, I'd be looking at the menu and be like, can I get a Blippi? And they're like, you want a Blippi? Alright, yeah, we'll make you a Blippi. And then they, like, go to the back to get something and I'm like, what the hell's a Blippi? What is in this drink that he was, like, concerned that I'm going to drink? Some asshole under your helicopter hat's talking about dinosaurs? Ah. I mean, dinosaurs are pretty cool. Like, W dinosaurs. Summon skeleton. Yo. Cells are the most elaborate known by the Union, but the bones are controlled by a complex array of cipher logic. It is unknown from where the skeletons are summoned. Some bear the tattered attire of civilizations lost. That's pretty cool. Yeah, one Blippi, please. And then you have like 3 of them, and you're like, man, I am blipped up right now. Don't get Ren started on dinosaurs. He'll yap about the Spinosaurus. Hold on, I gotta look that up. I gotta see what a Spinosaurus looks like. Alright, that ain't a bad one. That's pretty cool looking, I'll admit. Yo, finally, I have found my way into this tower that has eluded me since I started this game. Yo, I should do a dinosaur tier list at some point. I think that'd be pretty cool. Yo, shout out to I'm sorry I missed this. Thank you, Pools, for the follow. I really appreciate it. Welcome in. Welcome to the sock drawer. That happened a little while ago, but sorry, I missed that. I was in the middle of stuff. I need a sound that plays when things happen, so I can react better. But thank you so much. Okay, we have explode over there. Now we go back this way. Now we can go back and actually talk to Ryder. Okay, run back through town. Actually, you know what? Let's grab a nap. I'll rent the bed. Here you are. Okay, back over here. Maggottson has clearly been tortured. Broken ribs poke through desiccated flesh. His teeth are in splinters. A rusty hook still protrudes from his shoulder. Hello, mate. Maggottson, what happened to you? Lord Ryder. Lord Ryder did this. Spits a yellow tooth on the ground at your feet. After he told me about the flesh farm being sentient, I thought it was pretty funny. Told some of me mates about it. Told their mates. Well, you know it, Lord Ryder's visiting my farm. Smacks me around a bit, says we have much to discuss. Bruh, I was upstairs for 8 minutes talking to your boss. And Pierre with a word redeem. Alright, and the word is Anna. Of each in equal quantity, used in writing prescriptions. Anna. 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 I just learned about this word. I just learned the word Anna. It means an equal quantity. Keep it balanced. Keep it Anna. All this just because you said that? Yeah, Lord Ryder must be looking for a flaw in the files he is. Prayers are finally being answered. So Ryder did this to you? I was holding back details from him, truth is. I didn't know about you to begin with. I told him almost everything already, but he tortured me anyway, just to be sure. Don't worry, mate. I kept your name out of it. Thank you, Maggottson. I'm an endless. I don't die easy, you know. Even the worst pain is like half-forgotten memory. But I was worried what he might do to you. He thought he knew more than I did about the farm. What is he doing now? Lord Ryder is going to investigate the rumors about the flesh farm, and if he can prove them to be true, he'll try to start up the old crusades again. He's around here somewhere. You have to stop him, mate. Oh, don't worry, Maggottson. I'll avenge you. Anna's a word, not just a name. I know. Shit's wild. Is he just dying anyway? His voice rings from behind his golden mask like a freshly struck bell. Abase thyself, mortal. You stand before Lord Ryder, champion of the Black Trenches, first over the abyss at Men sickles fall, destroyer of the Triborian fleet. Give me a reason why I shouldn't render you unto carrion. You have 5 words to argue your case. No cause for quarrel. Bah! I suppose we don't, but remember, time when the living thing wouldn't have dared come within 100 miles of our borders. Those were the days. Very well, what do you want from me? Are you still loyal to the Hooded King? Of course I am. Before his untimely end, I was right-hand man. Were to reappear tomorrow, I would kneel at his feet and offer him my sword without question. Things are going to sound strange, but I need a sample of your blood. Lord Ryder considers you for a moment, then pulls a dagger from his belt and slices his palm open. That's one of the High King's tests of loyalty, I assume. There you go. Take as much as you need. One of the King's loyalty gates still lingers. I'm interested to see what lies beyond it. Collect as much of Lord Ryder's treacly black blood as you can. Alright, thank you. Nothing seems to happen. Alright. Why did you torture poor Maggottson? He came to me with some very interesting information. I had to know more, and I thought he was keeping secrets from me, but it seems he's just as ignorant as he claimed to be. So you've heard the rumor the flesh farm is self-aware. Ah, word travels fast, I see. Yes, I've heard it. It's the final evidence that our kingdom must finally change its degenerate course and return to our golden era. So what do you intend to do? We sent word to some old comrades in arms. Apparently the flesh farms can only communicate with mortals. So first we're going to hire a mortal who will prove these rumors are true. After that, well, if it all goes to plan, the Crusades will begin anew. I can talk to the flesh farms. I don't trust you, mortal. I don't particularly care. This is more of an Australian accent. Oh well. Yeah, if the rumors are actually true. I intend to hire a mortal who will say exactly what we tell him to say. What do you intend to do? The Endless will never follow you. We'll see, mortal. Alright, can I just, like... Okay, well, nope. What's the quest say now? Speak to Patient Thal, Penitent Thal. Should I take Maggottson? You good, man? I like Maggottson. He's a good dude. I will name my first child after him. Maggottson. Alright, if Cozy doesn't say no in 5 seconds, she's okay with it. Yes, but all one word. You looking mortal? I presume you have questions? About those vats of flesh. The flesh farm's a fine invention, I do say so myself. Lord Ryder knows. Well, that's it then. I was hoping we wouldn't have to do this, but here you go. She hands you a bundle of strange orbs. These are strange spider eggs. Enough these things can kilotonize an entire village in a matter of hours. They'll destroy the flesh farm and leave no trace once they hatch. Just deposit the eggs on top of the flesh mass and leave it as quickly as you can. Once they hatch, the spiders will devour the flesh in about 35 minutes. You expect me to annihilate a totally unique life form? For the good of the whole world, yes. If the Endless can't feed on flesh farms, we'll launch a second cadaver crusade. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but when we get hungry enough, Lord Ryder will start to sound very convincing. I refuse to be a part of this. That's the problem, you mortals. You're not practical. Now be gone. Let me talk to Fleshy here. Greetings again, and thank you for coming back. I was getting lonely. Creator Penenthal wants me to murder you. What? No, you're not going to do it, are you? No, I don't want to. Good, good, I was so afraid. Why does she want me to go die? Villains kill 1,000 people if they're no longer able to feed on you. Please, I did not choose to be a thinking being. It was not a choice I made. It's just what I am. Spare the way of all flesh and crush the eggs. You crush spider eggs in your hands, they burst into harmless goo. Don't worry, I'm not going to murder you. You won't? Thank you so much. We are the same plump flesh, the same beating heart. I knew you would not forsake me. I mean... yeah? Oh, hey, Maggottson, you're back. Hello, breather. Brings you all the way to my farm. Goodbye, Maggotson. I like Maggotson. He's a good dude. Alright. I've dealt with the situation. You are a fool, mortal. Do you know what you have done? This proof rider will start another crusade. Still, in the end, it is your kind who will suffer, mortal. I hope you are satisfied with your pathetic display of short-sighted morality. Yeah, I'm hoping I can cure your whole endless not dying deal before I'm done here. Regardless, the lump of flesh shall live! Like Maggotson, he's a good dude. He learned from his father. Exactly. You know what? I think I have enough guile. Let's drop some might in there. Because what does agility even do? Here's some movement speed and jump height. Yeah, my agility is pretty high. My lockpick is pretty good, in all honesty. Whoop, whoa. Go in the back door here. Out for the bottle of blood. The door lunges to your arm, but you manage to position the bottle beneath one of the fangs instead. The door eagerly drinks until the bottle is empty. Satisfactory, you may pass. All hail the hooded king. Well, remember, no matter how bad your life may seem, at least you're not a door. I'm gonna grab that real quick. She floats above you, imperious, furious, bristling with disdain. She resembles the Queen of Silver, but aflame with an inner light. Hello, mortal. I will bow. Better. Now tell me, who is it theirs that trespass within my domain? I'm merely passing through. Liar, I can hear the hesitant beats of your filthy, pulsating, lying heart. Tell me the truth, or I shall crush it within my fists. I expected to find a hooded king. My father? My fool of a father? You found him. She gestures dismissively at the pile of bones sitting forlornly in the middle of the floor. There lies the hooded king, the man who sacrificed his daughter for immortality. You should have seen him squirm and weep. My kingdom rots. Soon I will destroy this entire island, along with all of my subjects. I will end this wretched curse and finally grant my subjects the eternal peace they crave. I have questions. Goes to the Queen of Silver, an echo of her trauma. I was born when she walked herself into quicksilver and drowned in the bidding of her father. I am her bitterness, her resentment, her rage. What if your subjects don't want to be killed? No, I mean, they probably do. They do. There are thousands of rotting men and women out there. They, ravaged by hunger and pain, huddled within mausoleums and waiting for death. They are calling for my mercy. I can hear them in my heart, begging to be freed from their suffering. You're the one causing all the earthquakes? Of course, someone needs to give this kingdom a good shaking. I'm weakening the island's foundations. Soon it will shatter. How's a ghost powerful enough to do all this? Anger has its own power, mortal. My anger is endless. Okay. Can I persuade you not to do this? You cannot. I am inevitable as death itself. That's all I wanted to know, and I am glad of it. I have questions, other questions. Oh, my god. That's all I wanted to know. Farewell, ghost. Got a shielding potion. Sweet. Okay, we need to look this. Talk to the Queen of Silver. You know what? Fair. I'm gonna show up and be like, hey lady, so it turns out the ghost of you who drowned to make your father immortal when the plan, but that failed, is causing the earthquakes because she wants to kill you and everyone else. Have you ever had your own ghost try to kill you? Because this lady has. And let her tell you, it's not pleasant. I mean, it's presumably not pleasant. It might be. I can't imagine it is. Whoop. As the queen casts her gaze upon you, you are overcome with a wave of melancholy so profound it almost drives you to your knees. Greetings, mortal. Did you have more questions? What's up, a leaky and a leaky? Coming in with the elastic check. It's still springy, it's still stretchy, it still snaps back. Thank you so much, a leaky. And a leaky with the hydrate. Cheers. How you doing, man? What's going on? What's happening? The Entombed One is a ghost created by your sacrifice, your majesty. Yes, I know. And Ruvik, coming in with the elastic check. It's still stringy, it's still stretchy, it still snaps back. Thank you so much, Ruvik. And a leaky with the posture check. Thank you, I was stramping. What if sleep paralysis demons are just your own ghost trying to kill you? I've never had sleep paralysis, so I can't comment on that. Why didn't you tell me? For obvious reasons, I keep my ghost's existence a secret. My subjects ever found out that a shade of their own queen was trying to destroy them. I last saw her 2 centuries ago, when I took Penitent Thal down there to become one of the Endless. Penitent knew about this too? She is the only other one who knows. It was unavoidable. The only way that I could grant her the request to become an Endless. What exactly is she? She's both spell and sacrifice. Partly a ghost and partly the lingering remnants of a spell that turned the whole kingdom into Endless. That's the reason why she is so powerful, and why I need to help her turn Penitent into Endless. But her power is growing, far beyond what she used to be capable of. I think she is being fueled by my subjects' growing faith in the ferryman. Their scripture tells them to look forward to death, and their prayers for their own self-annihilation are like fuel to the Entombed One's flame. She could escape easily if she wanted to, but she refuses to stop haunting my father's bones. I can persuade her not to destroy the kingdom. I can think of only one thing. The queen places something in your palm, a topaz necklace. The gemstone is inscribed with a complex sigil. This was a necklace I wore during the ritual. Perhaps it will remind her of the queen's purpose, above all, is to serve the needs of the kingdom. Alright, well, drop that off real quick, see what happens. Can I just... No, that's too high of a jump. That will kill me. You don't like that? Oh, rip. Don't think you have sleep paralysis, but if you did, there was a time that you woke up in the middle of the night and your arm wouldn't move, the rest of your body was fine, just your arm. It was scary, but you're too sleepy to bother with it. Whoo! Yeah. Oh, my ankies went crunch. It was a weird state of mind. I've not woken up and been unable to move. But I have had this before when I'm trying to go to sleep. I will lay down and not move for so long that my body does not want to move afterwards. Which is an actual thing. If you can like lay completely still like you're sleeping for about half an hour to 45 minutes, your body, it will trick your body into thinking it's asleep, and you will essentially give yourself sleep paralysis but while being fully awake. Because you won't be able to easily move. Normally, when that happens, because my brain's not asleep, I can, like, jolt myself real hard, and that'll, like, wake me up. Your back hurts? You need me to step on your back? Bruh, I weigh, like, 200 pounds. I might paralyze you. Hello, mortal. See this necklace, your majesty? Do you remember why you sacrificed yourself in the first place? For a moment, the entombed one stares at the topaz necklace with something like yearning on her face. Then her eyes harden. She grabs the necklace from you and crushes the topaz to dust between her 2 fingers. Sacrifice? Ha!
But Queen above, thanks you can remind me of what it means to serve the kingdom. I am serving the kingdom, far better than she ever did while sitting depressed in her throne room. The kingdom is begging to be destroyed. Its people are miserable, and they call me to bring their long lives to an end. Can't decide that on their behalf. The entombed one turns to you, her skin blazing with inner light. Please, mortal, consider my side of the argument. I know I ask a lot. I ask for the destruction of the entire kingdom. But no new souls have been here for centuries. No children, no youths. The only great changes to the status quo have been spurred on by mortals. First Penitent Thal, and now you. The Endless themselves... Just so you know, an ad's going to be starting soon. Actually, I'm going to snooze that real quick. You weigh 210, you'll be okay? Make you skinny. I'm going to press you like a pancake. The Endless themselves are tired and bored and rotten. They hide inside mausoleums and then do nothing, pretending to be dead. They hunger for mortal flesh, and if flesh farms failed, they'd resume their crusades in an instant. They lack the courage to end themselves, but they yearn for it. Listen to my plea, mortal. Help me destroy this accursed kingdom. Don't destroy this land, your majesty. You know there's still hope. Oh, really? And how do you know that? If I destroy the kingdom not born of love, you can still take care of your subjects. The king gave you a penitent Thal, you agreed to help. Turned into... You still care for yourself. Of course, I would undo their suffering. But not all of them want this. You're condemning innocents to death. Consider this for a long time. Your words have a weight to them, mortal. The weight of the years is already immense, but as a few more matter, perhaps things will get better. Before your eyes, the burning rage roiling beneath the entombed one's skin starts to dwindle and dim. Leave me be. You've given me much to think about. Yo! Okay. Alright, I think we're going to try some magic for the first time in the whole game. How the hell do I use magic? Right mouse button. Yo, that worked. Sleep till morning. Okay. Well, my boss texted me a little bit ago and asked me if I could come in a little bit early. His kid's got a doctor's appointment, and I said yes, so that's going to be it. I want to say thank you guys all so much for tuning in. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. You know I always appreciate it. Big, big thank you to Katra for the raid. That was super nice of you, Katra. I really appreciate it. Thank you to Pules for the follow. Fuck them kids. Unfortunately, Aliki, I already said yes, and your boy does like to get paid. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you for the raid, Rad. I really appreciate it. Speaking of raiding, let me see if I can drop you guys off somewhere if Twitch ever decides. Yo, Efremi, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome to the sock drawer. I would actually legitimately love to raid out, but there we go. Twitch would not load for me for some reason. Alright, let me see where I can drop you guys off at. Somewhere good. I only raid good places. Oh no! Oh no. Oh no. I know who we haven't raided in a minute. McDonald's. No, I'm going to drop you guys off with Zana. Zana's out here playing some Sims. Who doesn't love The Sims? I actually don't love The Sims, but I do kind of like it now after Cozy's had me play it 5 or 6 times or a few times. But I'll drop you off with Zana. She gonna take some good care of you. Zana cool. But have a great night, guys. Adios. I will actually be back tonight. Me and Katra should be playing some, what are we playing? Backseat Drivers. You don't love The Sims? That's fair. I don't love them, but they're okay. But I will see you guys later. Have a great night. Adios, and see you.